This conference will now be recorded.
Welcome to the series of videos on pattern programming in Python. In the last video, in part 1, we covered 5 patterns, how to print those patterns in Python. This is part 2. In this, we are going to see the remaining patterns, pattern 6. If you see pattern 2 and these two a bit comparable, pattern 2 and pattern 6. Pattern 2 and pattern 6. Let me open the code for pattern 2. Let us open the code for pattern 2. So this is the code actually for pattern 2. Let me run. Let me show you once again. Py p2.py, n value I have given 5. But this time what I'm expecting like this: 1 2 2 3 3 3 4 4 4 5 5 5. So here if you supply n value 5 in every time row number we are printing, sir, in every row we are printing row number. How many times we are printing this row number? N times. If n value is 5, row number should be printed 5 times, so 5 times, so 5 times, so 5 times. But if you observe here also we are printing same row number only. But whether you are printing n times or no. If it is a row 1, number should be printed only 1 time. If it is a row 2, row number should be printed only 2 times. If it is a row 3, row number should be printed only 3 times. So come back to the program, take the copy, pattern 6, while printing row number, not n times, row number of times. In the for loop, I representing row number. Kindly print row number, not n times, row number of times. If it is a row 1, can you please print row number 1 time only? If it is a row 2, kindly print row number 2 times only. If it is a row 3, kindly print row number 3 times. Now py p6.py. I will look once: 1 2 2 3 3 3 4 4 4 5 5 5 6 6. Now coming to the next pattern, boss. Pattern 6, we started from row 1 to row n, whereas the pattern 7 is the reverse. We are supposed to print from row n to row 1. Row n to row 1. So this is the pattern 6. Take another copy of the same program, pattern 7. This is a pattern 7. Are you supposed to print from row 1? No, not from row 1, from nth row to 0, -1. Row 5, next to row 4, next to row 3, like that only. That's it. Py pattern 7.py 6. Have a look once. So how simple it was to print the pattern if you understand the logic. Now coming to the next pattern, boss. Every time I am not going to print star here, I am not going to print row number here, but I am going to print some character, boss. Before that, I want to share one function with all of you. For every character in any programming language, generally a unique number will be given. In a class of 60 students, if I want to identify one particular student, for all students some unique number will be given, which we can call it as a roll number. In the same way, in any programming language, the character set supported by that programming language, for every character there is a unique number. In some programming languages we may call them as a ASCII number, but from Java we have a Unicode character system. In the place of ASCII number, Unicode number came. For example, in Python, we can call it as the ordinal value. I want to know what is the ordinal value for A. For small a, it is a 97. For capital A, it is a 65. Now, another function is the character representation. If I take a 67, sir, 65 means A, 66 means B, 67 means I want to know which character it was. 67 is a ordinal value for which character. I want to represent 67. I want to represent 67 in character representation. Letter C will come. Letter C, capital C will come. So you should familiar with ordinal value, another function, character representation. Sir, here we are printing some alphabet, capital A. Okay. Then I can take a pattern 6 program. I can take a pattern 6 program. So we are going to print another pattern. Save the program, take another copy. Pattern 8. Sir, it is a pattern 8. Here, am I printing any row number? No. Modify this. Am I printing any row number? No. 1 minute. Observe the output. If you supply n value 5 in row 1, A should be printed n times. In row 2, next alphabet B should be printed n times. If it is a row 3, C should be printed n times. So because of the reason, before repetition operator n times, then I'm going to use some function, character representation. 64 plus row number. What is the meaning, sir? Suppose I am printing I value 1 means it is a row 1. Sir, it is row 1. Then character representation of 64 plus 1 means what? 65, boss. What is the 65 character representation? Capital A. Sir, the meaning of this total thing is capital A. How many times? N times. N is what? Assume I have given 3. 3 times. A. In the next iteration, I value becomes 2. Then CHR 64 plus 2 means 66. It is a character representation for B. Now B is also to be repeated how many times? 3 times. Sir, B. So like this, we will expecting the output. Now let us see whether we are going to get expected output or not. Py P8.py. P8.py. Have a look once. A, B, CCC, DDD, E. Now, pattern 9. I think I need not to tell you. So, if it is a row 1, A should be repeated n times, no row number of times. If it is a row 2, if it is a row 2, B should be repeated n times, not n times, it should be repeated row number of times. If it is a row 3, C should be repeated n times. No, it should be repeated row number of times, because if row is 1, A should be printed only once. If row is 2, B should be printed 2 times only. If row is 3, C should be printed row times. So in the previous program, by making a small change, save as pattern 9. Pattern 9, what is the change to be done? Not n times, in every time row number of times. That's it, row number of times. Py pattern 9.py. Enter a value A, B, CCC. Right? The next video we will see the remaining patterns.